In today's video, I'll be showing you how to create this type of 3D text logo. If you are a businessman and you are looking for a way to create a 3D text logo for your brand, this video is surely for you. I am Dada Elias. Therefore, let's go to the home page of my Canva, Fear My Phone. This is the home page of the Canva, Fear My Phone. Therefore, as I've said earlier, that if you want to create your 3D brand logo using letters, this is the way you go about it. Then you scroll up to look for logo. This is it. Then you click on see all to have access to everything. It's loading. Let's wait till it loads. Therefore, the next thing you are going to do, this is it. Then you click on create blank. You click on it. This is the blank page. Then I will need to commence the design. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this T. The T we're having at the bottom. Therefore, you click on it where we're having text under it. Then you click on add a heading. My brand logo is Ice Make Concept. Therefore, I type AC. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change the font of these very particular letters. Then I click on the font at the editor panel at the bottom. I click on it. The name of the font I want to make use of is Roca 1. I search for it. This is it. I click on it. Roca 1. The next thing, I click on the symbol of greater than we're having in front of it. I click on it. Then I will need to choose extra bold. I click on it. I'm okay with it. Then the next thing, let me increase the font size. 120 is okay. Then I will need to change the background of this very particular design. I click on this. Then I choose this very particular ash. Let me choose this. Then the next thing, I click on the letters. Then I click on the color here to change the color of the design. I mean the letters. This. Okay. Let me click on the color palette. Okay. I'm okay with it. Then the next thing, I'm going to bring this here. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come to the bottom here, then look for effect. I click on it. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I will look for outline. I click on outline. Then I click on it again. Then I will click on the color here. Then I click on it. Then I need to choose the exact color I use for the letters. Then I click on this. You can see the changes. Then I'm okay with it. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look at it. This is it. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this. Then I bring it here. Then the second one that I duplicated, I will need to click on effect. Then I will look for shadow. I click on shadow. Then I click on it again. The next thing I'm going to do, the offset, I'm going to leave it for 35. Then this direction, okay, for 35, okay. Then the blur, I will fix that for 35 also. Then the transparency, I increase it to 100. The next thing is to click on the color we're having at the bottom here. Then I will need to change it to the color I prefer. I prefer green. Then I click on it. Now this is it. The next thing I'm going to do, I want to turn the letters to 3D logo. Then I click on this. Then I place it on it. This is it. You can see it is now 3D logo. Look at it. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to download this very particular letters. I mean the text. Then I click on the download icon here. Then I click on download. Now, if you are a pro user of Canva, you can click on this transparent background to have it downloaded without the background. But if you are not a pro user, if you are using free version, what you are going to do after you might have downloaded it, then you now go to any of your browser to remove the background of that very particular design. Then you click on download. This is it. It is downloading. Now it is already downloaded. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this very particular area by creating the other page. Then I click on it. Then I come here to the bottom to look for upload. I click on upload. Then I click on the upload files we're having at the upper side there. I click on it. Then I click on this very particular one. This is it. It's uploading. Then the next thing, I click on it. Then this is it. I have it here. Then I will need to crop it by bringing it by cropping it. Then now I've finished cropping it. Then I can now increase it a little bit. Let me increase it a little bit. Okay, this is it here. This is it here. You can see our 3D logo. You can see our 3D letters logo. The next thing I'm going to do, I want to create another page. Then I double click on it. Then I click on T. I click on the T we're having at the bottom here. Then I click on add a subheading. Then I will need to type in ISME concepts. Okay, ISME concepts. Then the next thing, I will need to change the color of these very particular letters. The letters, I will need to change the colors. Then I change it to this. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the fonts. Then I look for oval. This is it. Oval. That is the font type I want to make use of. The next thing I'm going to do, I will need to duplicate this as well. I'm going to do the same thing I've done to the other one. Then I click on ISME concept. The first one. I come to the effect here. I click on effects. Then I click on outline. Then I click on it again. Then I click on the color. I pick this. I'm okay with it. Then I click on the second one. I click on the effect at the bottom. Then I look for shadow. This is it. Then I click on it again. Then I increase this. I decrease this to 35. Okay. Then this to 35. The direction to 35 as well. The direction to 35. Then the blur to 35. Then I will need to increase the transparency to 100. Then I click on the color here. Then I look for the green, the one I used the other time. I'm okay with it. Then I will bring it here. Okay. This is it. It's okay this way. Now, this is our 3D text logo. The next thing I'm going to do to this, then I will need to download it. I click on download. Then I click on download. Then I click on transparent backgrounds. Then I click on this. I want the third page only to be downloaded. Then I select the third page. I click on done. Download. This is it. It's already downloaded. Then I'll come to where we're having the AC here. Then I click on upload. I click on upload files. I click on this week. Okay, this is it. I click on it. Then here it is. It is uploading. I click on it. Then I try to crop it. Okay, I bring it here. Then I'll bring it here. I increase it. Then Then I will need to adjust it. Okay. I'm okay with it. Okay, let me use the notch. Okay. I'm okay with it. The next thing I'm going to do, the background, let me change it to black. This is my 3D text logo using Canva just with my phone to actualize this. This is it. The next thing I'm going to download my brand logo. This is how to create a 3D text logo. Therefore, if you have found this video useful, consider subscribing to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your family and friends. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.